let's go ahead and start our recording. Welcome on in, everybody, to Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and to grab some snacks because we got a brand new addition to the game. That is right, the Ugandan Giant joins us in WWE Champions, and Kamala is finally here. I have seen quite a lot of players that have been very interested in getting him added onto their roster, and this will be the time. This will certainly be the time. The Ugandan Giant faction boss. The Ugandan Giant has arrived. Kamala stomps into WWE Champions as this weekend's faction boss and headline superstar. Recruit him, crush the boss battle, and grab the new Gruesome Guys skill plate on the prize wall, boosting blue move damage every time that you fire off a blue move. Sounds a whole lot like a blue version of the Sheik plate. Tip: you want a guaranteed unlock? Well, you can earn all the available shards throughout the contest and get 400 shards daily. With our flagship offers at WWEChampions.com, they reset every day, so do not miss a single one. Don't forget, it's time to unleash King Kong Bundy and crush the boss battle. A quick reminder, same as in previous faction boss weekend battles, we are aligning the boss boosts with this month's A-tier superstar. Earn the A-tier superstar King Kong Bundy, the walking condominium, this month and dominate the boss battle. Use them in contests and complete tasks for even more rewards. Also, weekend faction boss battles will have no negative steel cage rules active, which means that you can use everything, including skill plates. Please note, as always, all of the items and information and stuff that you see here is subject to change. Some parts of the contest might still be a work in progress, so check in-game for the latest numbers and items once the contest has begun. The schedule on the 27th at reset time is when the solo contest starts, as well as the faction boss competition, and reset on the 30th is when both of those contests will end. The faction boss itself starts 2 hours after reset on the 28th and ends midnight Pacific on the 30th. The reward highlights this weekend the S-tier Ugandan Giant Kamala. He is a 3,000 shard unlock. You can get 1,000 for free in the solo milestones, 550 in the faction boss competition, 210 in tours, and 40 more in the faction boss shop. There is also another 80 in the premium section for the faction boss shop. There are the flagship offers that reset daily, 400 shards a piece at WWEChampions.com, and you can speed up his unlock even more with shards in the loot. Also, in case you're not done getting Bundy, there's 100 shards of Bundy hanging out in the freebie section of the solo milestones, and another 80 in the premium section of the solo milestones. And here's our brand new skill plate, the main prize wall. Redeem your medallions for top rewards. The new Gruesome Guys skill plate. Whenever you activate a blue move, increase your blue move damage by 100% for 2 turns, including your own turn. So, we got a blue Sheik plate, y'all. A blue Sheiky is here. And for the rest of the prize wall, we got a lot of skill plates available. It's amazing. We can finally use them, and they decided to break them out. Skill plates on the prize wall. The Yeet plate, the It's a Trap plate. For those of you that don't know, that is the 8th anniversary Trap skill plate. The Mischief skill plate. The Timeless Style skill plate. The red, green, and yellow reinforcement plates. The Unbreakable Crown. The Purple Barber's Blade. a Hard Time Blues plate, a Big Botchman red skill plate, the Total Silence skill plate, Down the Rabbit Hole, the Crimson Catalyst, the Cowabunga, and Like a Boss skill plates. Quick reminder, if you have no idea what any of these skill plates do, you too can go to the blog and hit the little skill plates button, and it will take you to a breakout of what each of them are called and what they all will do. Shards available. We got Twisted Bliss, Alexa Bliss, King General Gunther, the new Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa, Tiffy Time, Tiffany Stratton, Mommy's on Top, Rhea Ripley, and voice of the voiceless CM Punk. Those are the shards that we got on the prize wall. And we also got some other things, including a 150% gem or move damage or a 100% gem defense strap for the Kamala Ugandan Giant character that we are getting this weekend. Some Tier 6 Fury 3 and Takedown 3 medals, some class-specific token bundles, coins, TP, strap parts, and metal bits, all of the cleanup crew items. The solo contest max milestone is 15 million points. The reward highlights are as follows: 1,000 Kamala Ugandan Giant shards, 180 King Kong Bundy shards, 42,200 prize wall, and 5 Tier 6 metal chests. The top 200 leaderboard ranks can get more prize wall and 6-star gold tokens. And for the solo contest, there are some CSS. Remember, this is not the faction boss CSS. This is your solo CSS. So, if you beat Faction Boss with Kamala on a level 23, you will get 1.5 million points. If you beat Faction Boss on level 14 with Kamala, you can get 750,000 points. If you beat Faction Boss on level 18 with the Chosen One Drew, you get 200,000 points. And if you beat Faction Boss on a level 14 with King Kong Bundy, you get 175,000 points. The Faction Boss competition, max milestone, 50 million points. Play Faction Boss and earn some points. The reward highlights are as follows: 550 more Kamala shards, 1 Ugandan Giant Contest Bag, 3 Tier 6 medals, and 4.7 million solo contest points. Climb the faction leaderboard for up to 5,000 Ugandan Giant prize wall medallions. And your Faction Boss CSS are as follows: beat Faction Boss on level 10 with an Attitude Era, limit 115,000 points each time. Defeat Faction Boss on level 10 with a Trickster, limit 118,000 points each time. And on level 10, win with the Disciple Brutus Beefcake, limit 115,000 times. On level 18, you can win with any Mysterio family up to 50 times, 125,000 points each time you do that. On level 18, you can win with the Corporation Big Boss Man, limit 50 for 100k apiece. On level 23, you can win with King Kong Bundy, the Walking Condominium, 30 times, 200k every time that you do it. Also on level 23, Hall of Fame Ron Simmons is a CSS, limit 30, 200k points every time. And last but certainly not least, on level 15 with Kamala, limit 30, 400,000 points each time you do it. The limited time tours, the reward highlights are 9,500 prize wall medallions, 5,263,000 solo contest points, and 210 Kamala shards. The CSS for the tours are as follows. The early recruitment tour obviously is only 24 hours, and guess what? You know who you need for it. It's Kamala. Also on Friday we have the Mysterio Family Tour, where any CSS, or the CSS, is any Mysterio family. And on Friday, the Faction Boss Challenge Tour goes live. The CSS being the Corporation Big Boss Man, Ilya Dragunov, the Great Muda, and Hard Times Dusty Rhodes. And the last tour on Friday is the Challenge Mode Tour. Normal requires a new gen, hard requires a legend, hell requires a modern, and the CSS for all of them is any trickster. On Saturday, we have the Judgment Day Tour. Any Trickster is the requirement, and Raquel is the CSS. On Sunday, we have the Sami Zayn Tour, where the champ Sami Zayn, out of the Bloodline Sami Zayn, and Honorary Us Sami Zayn are your CSS. On Sunday, we also have the Faction Striker Tour. Any Striker is the requirement. Your CSS is Brutus Beefcake, the Disciple, King Kong Bundy, or Hall of Fame Ron Simmons, and also, last but certainly not least on Sunday, the Ugandan Giant Challenge Tour, which requires Kamala, the Ugandan Giant. Faction Boss. As the new standard for weekend Faction Boss, everything is allowed. Required Faction Boss coins can be earned in Faction Boss battles. The higher the difficulty, the more coins that you're going to get. Remember, each level's reward can be earned 4 times by beating a boss with a different style. Beating a level earns the rewards for all levels before it. And winning with an entire team of faction members gives 2 times the amount of Faction Boss coins. Kamala has arrived as this weekend's Faction Boss. Figure out how to overcome his heal and freeze abilities. Use the Hell Freezes over Boss Breaker to unfreeze your teammates' moves, and the Healer's Steal Boss Breaker to reduce his healing ability. This boss does have a large weakness to blue and botch gems. Power gems will also have an increased strength against him. The summary, as you can see it in the game: he deals damage every turn. He's got a hardened yellow gem shield. He will freeze players' moves, and then has a combo for spawning random silence gems and then increasing the boss damage per silence. I think that a couple of those things are odd, so I don't think he does the silence. I think that is the one thing that got a little wonky. Oh no, he doesn't have the shield here. So yeah, no shield for Kamala. Actually, kind of interesting. So he does damage per turn. He has a freeze and silence gem generate. He's got a damage per silence gem. And then he has the heal. The heal is 20%. So no hardened yellow gem shield. That is the one thing that I am not seeing in the game. As always, follow what's in game. Like we mentioned earlier, all of this is subject to change information. Some battle attributes now scale with increasing difficulty. Boost amounts below are the max values at level 23. So, as you can see, from level 1 to 20, your blue gem damage will be 250%. Level 20 to 22, it is 150%, and level 23, it is only 100%. The boss gem damage from level 1 to 20 is 500%. Between level 20 and 23, I'm assuming that meant to be 22, it is 300%, and then at level 23, it is 200%. The all gem damage debuff is not active until you hit level 21, and then it stays at minus 25. I can't see what the power gem strength scaling is going to be at, but I can tell you at your max level, level 23, it is currently 300% in game. Also, the scout mission bonuses that you might have noticed have changed. We typically used to get health and gem damage and move damage and finisher damage and subs and all that stuff. That is different now. So what we are getting instead is we are getting 30% health on day 1, 30% gem damage on day 2, power gem strength 150% on day 3, botch gem damage 150% for day 4, which is today. So don't forget your scout mission. And your blue gem damage is tomorrow 100% bonus. So that one is going to be very helpful as well. The boss health, like it typically has, maxes out at 2.1 billion health for a level 23. The rest of your scaling structure is here. The boss abilities. So deal damage and extra bonus damage per turn passed, as well as a freeze and random silence gem. The healing of the faction boss heals himself every 2 turns starting on turn 2. Heals somewhere between 10 and 20% of total health depending on the difficulty, and he will deal more damage as long as there is even a single silence gem on one of our boards. I saw a lot of you were asking about the rarity requirements, so here you go. Level 1 to 6 there is nothing. 7 and 8 is a 5 bronze. 9 and 10 is a 5 silver. 11, 12, and 13 is a 5 gold. Level 14 is where your 6-star bronze kicks in from 14 to 17. And level 18 is where your 6-star silver kicks in until obviously needing golds at the penultimate level, 23. Useful boss breakers for this one. The Hell Freezes Over, the Healer Steal, the Neutralize, the Helping Hand, and the It's Time. All of these boss breakers will be helpful in some way or another. Some strategies that you can focus on. Focus Superstars have the Hell Freezes Over boss breaker, which is going to be very helpful if you have to deal with that freeze. The Healer Steal will also certainly help counter how much health that he is going to keep getting back. Superstars with Power Gems, Blue Gems, Botch Gems, they all get a massive bonus, so make sure to use those characters in order for the most damage output. They're going to tell you pretty much a little breakdown of what the Healer Steal does here. So as you level it up, these are the bonuses that you will see instead of just using it at level 1. The decreased cooldown is a huge win on every boss breaker to make sure that you can use it sooner rather than later. Please note if a team member disconnects or leaves an ongoing boss battle, the team will not earn the total points for that battle. This to me is probably one of the most important lines in the entire blog. If someone disconnects, communicate with your team. Make sure you don't screw each other over. Make sure to head on over to the official forum and Discord now to give your feedback on the contest and engage with fellow champions. You can get an extra chance at a 5-star gold Kamala, the Ugandan giant, in the forum giveaway, so make sure to join the WWE Champions.com forum and leave your constructive feedback on the contest in order for a chance to win a 5-star gold character of the weekend. And this weekend's character, as we all know, is Kamala. I like it. The Ugandan giant, y'all. He is in the game. He is actually in the game. I'm actually looking forward to it. I have no idea what he does. We have not gotten a look at him or anything like that, but he looks kind of cool. And when you look at the full poster art, I can dig it. I like it. I'm a fan of this. Hopefully, he will be obtainable without having to go absolutely bananas this weekend. And if someone is going bananas this weekend, good luck in getting him. But that's going to be it for this blog read, y'all. So until next time, have a good one.